Yo, welcome back to the Inner Circle. Today I have PAC Season 1 Week 3. That's the Pokemon All-Star Competition. I'll be facing off against Sallymumble and Austin Tauros. I am filming this after the battle, and it was a great one, so I don't want to spoil too much. Let's take a look at the matchup going into it. My team has changed since last week. Last week we made a move to drop Darmanitan for Conkeldurr, and then following that move, we had to make a couple more changes. We got rid of a Hitmontop to pick up in its place a very powerful Wigglytuff. We also dropped Jigglypuff and picked up Torracat. So those are the moves that we made. I think overall, it's a significantly better balanced team. I also didn't like how my fire type, my best physical breaker in Darmanitan, would hurt itself when it was trying to break things. So Conkeldurr is a great fit in there. No longer needed Hitmonchan, and just a raw upgrade from the Jigglypuff to the Wigglytuff. And Torracat is a fantastic F tier with a lot of different things that it can do. So overall, much better team in my opinion. So now the full team is Hydreigon, Conkeldurr, Slowking, Klefki, Wigglytuff, Gourgeist, Torracat, Tornadus T, Scolipede, Rhydon, and Lileep. Sallymumble's team is Tapu Koko, Blacephalon, Haxorus, Bronzong, Weezing G, Kangaskhan, Passimian, Piloswine, Sceptile, Volibee, and Palpitoad. So it's a great team that uses its electric terrain really well in Sceptile, and I'm looking forward to sharing the battle with you. So I hope you're looking forward to it too. I hope you enjoy, and let's get right into it. All right, welcome to the battle. Let's get this rolling. A couple of Eviolite users, it looks like, in Pylo. Kanga, I was not expecting. We got Coco, we've got Weezing, and Bronzong. Let's see, Pylo could go first. Totally viable option. Coco could too. We don't have to deal with Sceptile, which is nice. If Pylo leads first, Slowking looks good. We have a switch into Coco if necessary. I think that we can go ahead and just do that. I have not had the opportunity to play against Sallymumble yet. So I'm not entirely sure on the play style. I have watched one or two battles. Oh, this is good for us. Okay, neutralizing gas. Okay. Okay. Let's just throw up a future sight. Oh, it's gonna trap me in. Interesting play. It's got one more turn. Or I guess... Yeah, it's got to figure out what it wants to do. To take the... It being Weezing. To deal with that. So Weezing is faster. Yeah, so we're just going to slack off. Oh, he misses anyway. We get some heals. That future sight is coming. We're still trapped. I assume Vullaby to take the future sight. Oh, it's Bronzong. Should have clicked Scald. We predicted the Vullaby. Oh, we got to freeze. An unfortunate case of hacks there for my opponent. So we get out of that, no problem. See if it tries to thaw. It does thaw. Okay, so that ends up being a good switch for us. Let's get up a layer of T-Spikes. Psychic. Okay. Alright, Scolipede got up the spikes, still has great utility. Ox are here. We're gonna just U-turn. Oh, he doesn't switch. Maybe it could be Colbur. That's totally possible that it's a Colbur set. Could just be clicking Psychic. Yeah, let's just go here. Because Wigglytuff doesn't really serve much of a purpose. Yep, we do find out it is Colbur. Toxic, we have Heal Bell. Body Press, Toxic, Psychic, Stealth Rocks. We're just gonna Heal Bell. Body Press, Psychic. I missed what it did there. Oh, it did nothing? We heal up there. Kind of forces a switch because we just sit here, but I don't know what it's going to go into, so we're going to just get some damage on something. Unless it's Kangaskhan. Not Kangaskhan. Infestation again. A little bit of Rocky Helmet damage. We're gonna heal. Didn't do much. We just continuously win this exchange with Slakoff. Oh, that would be unfortunate. I don't really know how long this lasts. Forever? Question mark? Hope not. Miss? Okay, good. We should be able to heal. I'm gonna force this thing out. Infestation is lifted. Neutralizing gas. Go on. Body press, toxic. Stealth rock, knock, or psychic. That's Scald. Ooh, that's good damage. I'm okay with that, because I have Heal Bell. And it's got nothing that wants to take a Scald. RIP! Let's Scald again. He's got to switch. Volby, maybe? Oh, Coco. Okay. If it's physical and we get a burn, that's huge. They do decent damage, too. Yeah. We do get the burn. That's actually really big, because Coco can't really break Gorgeist now. Life Orb. That's great for us. That's really great for us. Some nice Life Orb damage there. I think we just Power Whip. That should kill Coco. And everything, or nothing wants to come in on it other than Volby. We missed anyway. Story of our life, right? Can't hit any moves in this league sometimes. Plug, today, PAC Week 2 came out. Go ahead and check that out. Yeah, Wigglytuff comes in easy here. Shockingly, we learned that it's Eviolite. I guess Weezing comes in. We're not going to change our game plan or anything. We'll just go straight into the king. Oh, Philo. Okay. We're actually Fizdef, so... Or I guess we're not Fizdef. We're mixed, but, like, we do have some Fizdef. Huh, Fizdef. God damn. Words are hard sometimes. Earthquake does hurt, though. I think we do want to heal off that poison. We do learn that it's faster. That was a crit? No, it wasn't a crit. Holy shit. This is not Eviolite. Whoa. That was banded. Holy shit. Let's get rid of these rocks. We could Sucker Punch. I mean, we're faster. We've got a Fizdef Slowking. That was a crit. Okay, I was like, wow, that did way too much damage. Rocky Helmet. And we Scald. We just Scald. That was a crit. And a burn. I think that allows us to stay in on this. We lose the helmet. It does take helmet damage. It might die from an Ice Beam here. Yeah. Okay, Volby goes down. The Rocky Helmet didn't matter too much. It would have been good for Kang. So we're gonna get some heals. Salt Fest. It is scrappy. Yeah, I don't want to take a Sucker Punch. So we're gonna go back into Slowking. Height. That works for us. 2 Scalds should kill it. So we're just going to Scald out the gate here. Nothing like Bronzong come back in either. It does good stuff to everything. The Oreo. If we burn this especially. No burn. Let's see what it wants to do. By clicking Slack off. So it does just body slam. We get back to full. It's F Slowking, putting in great work. Let's Scald. Let's try to get this burn. If it gets the para, we don't care that much. It's a crit. Oh, we get a crit. We're going to slack off. Slowking beats his whole team now. Other than Coco. Can we get this burn, please? Coco should... This turn, Coco should come in, if I was gonna guess something. I'm still slacking off, though. He should predict... He's in a tough spot. I think he needs to predict my slack off and go Coco. Pipe comes in. Again, I'm just going to Scald twice. Infestation. Don't really care because 2 Scalds kills. Yeah. And a strange team does nothing to me. So Slowking, who put in great work. I almost didn't bring Slowking. Oh, come on, break through, Slowking. You got this. Yes. Weezing goes down. Infestation breaks, neutralizing gas goes away. There's the Coco. The burned Coco. Wigglytuff is not super necessary anymore and would give me a free switch into Vorgeist. Right? That seems like the play. And it'll give me 1 turn of burn damage. He switches out. I think Shard is the play here, if I had to guess. Yep, there's the choice band as we thought. I could go Slowking, but I don't want to make that prediction because a nice wish here would be nice. Rock Slide. Oh, he's faster anyway. There's been so much hacks. Crits back and forth. I got that freeze, which is pretty crazy. Alright, so Slowking again just comes in and does bits. Does the work. Scald away, my friend. Slowking has every kill so far, right? I don't think we don't want to get toxic. I think that's his play here, so let's go Scully. We don't really need Scully anymore, because everything kills it. I think he needs to get this toxic off. And if he didn't go, like, min speed, he outspeeds me. Yeah. There's the toxic. Let's hit, please. Thank you. Scolipede with a kill. Scolipede kills Kang, kills Coco, kills Bronzong, doesn't kill Pylo. At this point, Scolipede wins, other than Pylo. Pylo comes in. I think we just switch. We don't want to risk that. We know it's not Eviolite. I'm just checking for the future what we need to get it down to. I need to get it down to like half. And that did more than I wanted it to. But that gives us a free into Tornadus. See if he predicts that. No, he did not, because we are slower than Pylo. All that's left is Kangaskhan and Coco. Which both should die to Psychic, or Kang might take it. Yeah, Kang can't take 2 though. Oh, that was a crit. Kang might actually be able to take 2. Let's just Hurricane. That should kill Kang. Kang goes down. All that's left is Coco and Pylo. Whatever Pylo locks into basically ends its run. This thing's still a threat. But we've got the burn on it, and the burn turns are pivotal, crucial. And a free into Gorgeist is all we need. So, like, we obviously die here. That free Indigorgeist. That's all we're looking for. Yeah, it dies to one turn. Yeah, okay. So we go Gorgeist. Skitter Smack is 100% accurate, right? I don't even remember, but we're clicking it. You know, honestly, never seen that animation. Coco goes down. That was a sick animation. We Power Whip, because we are likely faster. We do hit. Oh, it doesn't kill, but that's great damage. Rock Slide. Let's get Slowking another kill, baby. Slowking putting in crazy work. I mean, I suppose he could flinch us out, which would super suck. But everything is faster. Everything other than Slowking is faster than Pylo. Alright. Nice win. That was well played. Good game to Sallymumble. And we get the nice 3-0 dub. 3-0 dub. I'm really happy with how the team performed, for sure. That was great. I'm glad that that freeze didn't come into play. I'm glad he thought out first turn. The burn on Coco, if it was carrying Bravebird, which I don't think it was because it clicked Dazzle at the end, I think Bravebird might have still done more than Dazzle. I don't know. Would have had to calc it. Burn on Coco was nice. I don't remember if we burned anything else. We burned the Volibee. We took that out. That was nice. Yeah, let's step through the team. So let me switch scenes for y'all. Hey, thanks, Lucas. Yeah, that animation is so cool. All right. So we have Gorgeist as number 1 on the team here. Gorgeist was our Coco check pretty much exclusively. The only thing that hit Gorgeist from Coco enough to 2-co was Bravebird, and that burn was pivotal if it was going to carry the Bravebird. So let's walk through the team in case you missed it in the beginning. The two teams, the matchup. Hydreigon, Conkeldurr, Slowking, Klefki, Gorgeist, Wigglytuff, Torracat, Tornadus T, Scolipede, Rhydon, Lileep. That's my team. And then Sallymumble's team is Tapu Koko, Blacephalon, Haxorus, Bronzong, Weezing G, Kangaskhan, Passimian, Piloswine, Sceptile, Volibee, and Palpitoad. Those are the two teams in the matchup. As I said, Gorgeist was our check to Coco. It was really our best way to deal with it on the team. I didn't really have a backup plan, if we're being completely honest. This is how we had to check Coco. I'll start with the moves. Poltergeist, Power Whip, Skitter Smack, Synthesis. Skitter Smack is not 100% accurate, as we have found out here, but that was a sick animation. So, you know, it was worth using it. Honestly, I couldn't remember if it was 100% accurate. So Synthesis to give us more longevity, more survivability for the Coco. Poltergeist is a general good stab against Sallymumble's team, with Ghost only being resisted by Kangaskhan and Volibee. So it was a good click for the most part. Power Whip honestly hit the team that he brought really hard. Obviously Weezing and Bronzong and Volibee resist it, but it would hit Kangaskhan, Coco, and Pylo really hard, and we saw it nearly O-code Pylo, so that was pretty big. The Skitter Smack was a last second bring. I had Willow in there at first. Skitter Smack was primarily for Sceptile. So I thought that a Sceptile, Electric Seed, Acrobatics. I didn't honestly Leaf Blade I didn't think was necessary, but like an Acrobatics, Thunder Punch, Fighting Stab, Sword Stance, I thought really matched up well against my team. And I could survive an Acrobatics at +2. Let me just double check. I'm pretty sure I could. I'm pretty sure I calced that. No item. Yes. I could survive an Acrobatics at +2 from pull, and Skitter Smack would do a good 50%. So it was my best way to hit it, especially with it not having an item anymore. Actually, if it was Electric Seed, it probably would do less than that. Either way, it was my best way to hit it. Poltergeist wouldn't do anything after the Electric Seed popped. Power Whip is not very effective. So Skitter Smack was my best play. Honestly, I thought that Sceptile could have just run away with this one. Didn't really have anything to match up against it. Torracat could have come to deal with it, but it would have been Torracat exclusively for Sceptile, and I didn't really want to bring it. Our EV spread, we were plus defense nature. This is Impish in particular, with 244 HP, 148 defense, and 116 SPDEF. That gave us the most rounded set to handle Coco. And yeah, that's that. That's why we brought Gourgeist and this particular set. Hydreigon didn't do anything, literally just died. But it did help us get some Life Orb plus burn damage on the Coco. This Hydreigon had a pretty decent matchup. Really, it was intended to wall the Blacephalon, but Blacephalon didn't come. We actually built it specifically to wall the Blacephalon. Didn't really need to do a whole lot in order to pull that off, but we'll show the moves first. I ran Roost specifically to handle the Blacephalon this week. Flamethrower and Dark Pulse covered his team really well. Basically, it was good neutral coverage against everything. Yeah, neutral coverage against everything. Didn't really need Dragon Stab. Plus, he has 2 fairies and a steel. Or they have 2 fairies and a steel. So we were 140 HP, 116 attack with a timid nature, max speed. We needed to be max speed because of the Haxorus. We were 1 point faster. Haxorus didn't end up coming, so it didn't end up mattering, but that was the set we ran. And we ran Wise Glasses just to give Dark Pulse and Flamethrower more damage. Since it was neutral coverage and not super effective coverage for the most part, Expert Belt wouldn't do anything for us, and I did not want to be taking Life Orb Chip, so I ran Wise Glasses. I could have probably run, like, Black Glasses against this team. Probably should have in retrospect, but, you know, that's what we ran. Didn't need to do anything. So yeah, it just came in as a sack essentially, which is okay in the grand scheme of things. Bullseye, the Scolipede, did pick up a KO. Killed the Bronzong with the Mega Horn. Thank you for hitting. Not like a particularly special move set. Poison Jab, Mega Horn, Toxic Spike, Sword Stance. Obviously, with the neutralizing gas, Weezing could just come in and remove the spikes, which was fine, honestly. If it was, I think it basically had to be a grounded ability. I think Levitate would have been not a good bring. For one, my ground is freaking Rhydon, so I think that pretty much explains it. So it basically had to be grounded to remove spikes, and that's what it was. Actually, it was a neutralizing gas infestation was actually a pretty cool set. To try to handle Slowking. I don't know if that was the intention of the set, but it did do well. But every time it clicked infestation, we'll get to Slowking. We'll get to Slowking because it was a god. Hey Volt, you can watch the VOD back afterwards, or the video will come out on May 1st. Video will come out on May 1st. So yeah, the set didn't really need to do anything special here, so it was pretty basic Scolipede set. Sword Stance plus Poison Jab, Megahorn really hit his whole team really hard. Poison Jab, Megahorn actually neutrally covers the whole team. And once we get some speed boosts in, it could kind of go to town with its Sword Stance off. But we didn't end up needing it. Megahorn did pick up a KO. Poison Jab could have come in clutch as well. So yeah, that was a set we brought. Nothing super special about the EVs either because it's a Scolipede. Doesn't take hits well, so it was 220 speed. 220 speed was able to get us past Blacephalon. And then max attack and 28 HP plus 4 in both of the defenses. So that was the set, and you saw the black sludge pop off. So I wanted some survivability on my Sword Stance set. I like to have a little bit of residual heals. Even though Scolipede can't take much, it does help Scolipede come in on rocks and stuff like that, and then get some of that health back. So yeah, that was the Scolipede set. Alright, let's skip over Slowking because it put in such great work. I'm going to save it for last. Tornadus, heavy duty boots, which you should have noticed when I switched in on the rocks to remove them. Let's just go straight to the move set. Hurricane, Dark Pulse, Psychic covered the whole team neutrally. Psychic was primarily for hitting the Weezing G. Really wasn't for anything else. I didn't have Psychic on there until like my second or third iteration of the build. I think I thought I needed more for the Weezing G, so that's why we brought Psychic. Hurricane, Dark Pulse covered the rest of the team really nicely. Obviously, Coco we couldn't cover with those moves, and really didn't want to stay in and click Psychic against it. So, we obviously, we were not trying to deal with Coco with this. So, yep. I mean, not a whole lot of special stuff going on with Tornadus T here. 244 EVs in HP, 12 in Spatak, and 252 Timid. We had to run the 252 to outspeed Sceptile when it was not under Unburden. Like I said, I really thought a Sceptile with Thunder Punch. Hey, thanks, Lucas. Yeah, will do. Yeah, the Sceptile with Thunder Punch honestly lit up This would have been the best answer to Sceptile if it didn't get Thunder Punch, and Thunder Punch in electric terrain just blew us back at +2. So I thought Sceptile had a really good matchup. But yeah, this was to outspeed Sceptile, not under Unburden. I don't envision that ever happening, but if it did, then that's why we ran 252 Timid. Yeah, nothing special about the EVs, really. It was like, make me bulky, make me fast. And then the Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff actually did really well. It didn't do a whole lot. It clicked Shadow Ball once. It wished itself up once or twice. It did remove status a couple times, I think. So that's actually really nice for us. Really, we were meant to check Haxorus with this and be a secondary check to Blacephalon. So 252 HP made us super bulky, 92 defense, and 164 Spadef with a sassy nature. Sassy because we really didn't need speed. Didn't really matter too much. Obviously, we could have outsped something with speed creeping, but I didn't want to invest any EVs into that sort of thing. So that's why we went minus speed on this one. Could have gone minus attack, but at one point I did have a physical move on there, and I just never switched it back. It's fine. Doesn't really matter. So that was the Wigglytuff set. We were leftovers. You should have seen that. Yeah, it was really just to check Haxorus and Blacephalon, which is why we had Dazzling Gleam and Shadow Ball. Let's go back to Slowking. Slowking. What can I say? You performed outstanding. I did not expect Slowking to put in as much work as it did. Slowking was... I brought it to like check everything. Slowking was a Haxorus check, a Passimian check, a Piloswine check, and a Weezing check. I was like, man, Slowking has an okay matchup other than the two heaviest hitters on the team in Blacephalon and Tapu Koko. I mean Haxorus too, but we were built for Haxorus. That's why we were Rocky Helmet and max defense. So yeah, this was here to check those things, and it did really well. I think it might have picked up 3 kills. 3 kills. Scald, Future Sight, Ice Beam, Slack Off. Future Sight really put him in a tough spot. With the Weezing, it forced the Weezing out and would force Bronzong or Volby to take a Scald or an Ice Beam. On top of some Future Sight damage. And with Volby, it wouldn't matter so much because it can just roost it off, but that Bronzong just kept getting chunked down until it was in range. And so that was huge. It was also a great predict by us to think that he was going to try to Toxic, or they were going to try to Toxic the Slowking by going in a Scolipede that allowed us to get in for free and kill that Bronzong. This just caused so much problems for Sallymumble's team. The Koko was the only thing that could come in and really threaten us out. And we had perfectly neutral coverage against everything with this neutral or super effective, I should say, because Cephalon obviously didn't come, and we would not have wanted to take a hit, but Scald hit it hard. Haxorus got hit by Ice Beam. Bronzong we covered neutrally with Scald. Obviously Koko we covered neutrally. Weezing super effective. Kangaskhan neutral, but always in fear of a burn. Passimian super effective. Pylo super effective. Sceptile super effective, which again, Sceptile would probably blow us back in electric terrain with Thunder Punch. Though we were max defense. I mean, obviously I was afraid of Leaf Blade. Thunder Punch. In electric terrain. Neutrally. Doesn't kill us. +2. Leaf Blade does, but Thunder Punch doesn't. So, an Ice Beam would have done 50%. Guaranteed. So, I wouldn't have risked it, because Leaf Blade seems like an obvious bring, but I didn't think it had a great matchup, so... the Leaf Blade in particular. Sceptile, great matchup. Anyway, I don't know what I can say about Slowking. We were max HP, max defense, a little bit of Spatak. We were Rocky Helmet. It put in so much great work, and that I feel like I'm underrepresenting it in this team breakdown. But it basically stopped Ronzong, it stopped Weezing, it stopped Kangaskhan, it stopped Pylo. Although the Choice Banded Earthquakes hurt. But learning that it was Choice Banded allowed us to get into one of our mons that were not stuck on the ground. Like, Tornadus obviously came in a bunch, and Hydreigon could have come in. So yeah, the Slowking, again, just overall really great bring this week. So yeah, that was PAC Season 1, Week 3. Let's swap scenes to hit them up with an outro. So with that, we go to 1 and 2 in PAC. 1 and 2 puts us in the rankings currently. Currently, we move up a bit. Not too much. But a 3-0 win does put us at -3 still. So we'll see after the whole week shakes out where we end up. We will see. Very happy with how the team performed. Again, if you're watching this on Twitch right now, this will be up on YouTube on May 1st. And then if you are watching this on YouTube, I stream all these battles on Twitch, all of my other Draft League battles on Twitch at twitch.tv/Bosif, and you can come check me out there. So, with that, that's going to do it. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for joining the Inner Circle, and we will catch you all next time.